Yes, you read the title correctly. CRO token could have a huge pump before the World Cup and throughout the World Cup. And here is why. Now, of course, crypto.com will be the main sponsor in the Qatar World Cup 2022. Of course, if you are aware, the World Cup is starting this Sunday. And yeah, it's going to be the face of the whole tournament. Of course, this is the biggest sporting event in the world. In history, it's always been the biggest event. Happens once every 4 years. And crypto.com will be in the face of it throughout it. There's going to be a lot of people signing up. It's going to take, this mass adoption, hop out the mass adoption, even in this bear market, having it a face of some of the biggest tournaments. And that's the good thing about crypto. Even in this bear market, there's so much money involved. And right now, marketing for these exchanges is definitely a huge priority. And also, of course, maintaining all the user funds. Of course, we should know that from the last couple of weeks. But yes, it's going to be the main sponsor, and that's going to be massive. But how will this affect the price, and how do I think the price will develop? I'll be giving you my price prediction for the upcoming weeks and month, so you guys can get an idea on where I think the price will actually end up. Before we get in though, remember that nothing's financial advice. Please do your own research. And if you are new around to the Crypto Maxi channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay updated on the latest on crypto. We're talking about FTX, crypto.com, and a whole lot of other currencies like Quant as well. So if you want to stay updated, subscribe and hit the bell. Now, before we actually get into my price prediction, my technical analysis, you can actually see here that the CEO and founder of crypto.com, Chris, he has mentioned that he's going to go on an interview to clear up all the FUD if he hasn't already. Of course, the FUD has been cleared in my opinion. All the things, all the rubbish info that has been going out there is shocking, of course. And you can see here, he's going to be going on a interview, clear up everything and to increase the transparency. Now you see Cronos at the moment has gone up by 7% in the last 24 hours. And today the market has seen red throughout. It really has. There was a bull trap that was happening. Hopefully you guys didn't fall for any of that. But you can see here, the whole market really is seeing red. Some of the tokens, of course, in the last 7 days, 2%. But the only two tokens in the top 100 is Algorand and CRO, of course, that have actually increased by more than 5% these past 7 days, which obviously is really bullish for CRO. With that being said, again, CRO is going through a recovery after the huge FUD attack. And you can see here is recovering really well. Now, with that being said, where do I think it will end up in the next week and month? And of course, again, we are in a bear market. Deep into this bear market, we're going to be seeing new lows according to some really good technical analysis in Twitter. So with that being said, I do believe CRO might not push above the 10-cent mark in the next week. However, we're going to see a clear sign of recovery. We're going to see dips throughout, but in general, it will be an upward trend. And I do believe 8 cents is definitely doable in this coming week without a problem, especially with all the hype and marketing that's going to lead up to the World Cup. And again, the World Cup is going to be the main sponsor. Crypto.com with the main sponsor of Qatar 2022, the major sports tournament ever. Billions of people are going to be watching, and of course it's going to help out with mass adoption in the long term, and crypto.com will be in the center of it. Now, of course, this FUD has been what I would say really detrimental to crypto.com and the CRO token, but I do believe this is actually good, as a lot of us now will be able to actually pick up the token for half of the price, right? Because the token before all the FUD went down was 12 cents, and of course it dipped all the way down to 0.5 cents, 0.55 cents. So yeah, I do believe it was actually good for, I guess, people to buy for cheaper. But of course, it was terrible for the crypto market, as of course you had the FTX, everything that went down with that. And then people started talking about the other biggest exchange, crypto.com, so the CRO token started to take a hit. Not good, but now at least we got it cleared up. The user funds are held 1-to-1, so obviously that's really good. Now, regarding this CRO drama that's also been happening, I think we need to clear up completely, is the fact that crypto.com had some rumors going around that the withdrawals were being held. Now, this is false. If you don't know, in crypto.com, once you want to withdraw, you have to wait 24 hours. This was happening throughout the bull market. It's always been happening in crypto.com. You have to wait 24 hours before withdrawal takes place. So that's just normal, right? If it's a new withdrawal address, you need to wait 24 hours for security reasons. It's been the case throughout it to simply make sure there is no fraud, there is less chance of fraud and security problems in case people want to withdraw money straight away. So hopefully that clears it up. I'm sure a lot of you that are in the crypto.com exchange would definitely know that, but of course a lot of people that are not aware, so I thought I'll just clear that up. Now I'm going to go through Oscar Ramos's Twitter, as he's really been the face of crypto.com in Twitter. So shout out to him for sure. You can actually go down here and I'll find a tweet of his, I guess, prediction. And you can see here I'm smelling at least 8 cents CRO by Friday. Now I'm going to be dead honest, I did not even see this video or tweet until I started recording. But my prediction straight away was 8 cents by this week. To be dead honest with you, I did not use this to influence, right, to my price prediction. I do believe that it will go up to 8 cents. That's a safe shout. Can it go higher? Sure, it could go, especially with the huge promotion that it's obviously having with the World Cup. Again, billions of people watch the World Cup. Opening day will be massive, right? I'm going to be watching every single game like I do every single year. Well, hopefully most of the games. I won't be able to watch every game, of course. But this is going to be a huge event. Crypto.com will be the face of it, right? You know, in the previous World Cups, we had companies like Coca-Cola, major corporate companies that have been the face of it. In this case, with Crypto.com and Visa. And of course, Crypto.com are the ones that are going to stand out. Visa is just the one you would always see in getting promoted in major events. Crypto companies, not so much. The first time, such a huge move, and I'm really excited for that. And for that reason, going past 8 cents, it doesn't have to be a problem. I can see it happening. But just to be safe, I do think that 8 cents is going to be 8.5 going towards the high 8 is definitely going to be possible. But we can also see some dips, and dips are good. I like dips, as we actually can accumulate more for cheaper prices. Remember that we are in a bear market. Dollar cost averaging is the best way to go about it. But right now, with the price of CRO, yeah, I personally, I would just be buying. I haven't bought many myself, actually, CRO tokens, and there's a reason for it. I am being completely strategic with my dollar cost averaging. I'm buying tokens that I really do believe in. CRO, do I believe in it? Sure, but there is a lot of fear in CRO, which is the only reason I'm not putting as much you know, mind and sort of money into the token at this very moment. But will I do in the future? Sure, I might do. With that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was a quick update on CRO. There has been some cool announcements. Of course, look out for the interview that the founder's going to have. I did bring up the tweet earlier. But yeah, keep an eye out on that, as I do believe that is going to be a huge interview, just so you're aware on everything that's going on. He's going to clear all the FUD and increase transparency. My next video will actually be about that, so stay tuned for that. I'll be telling you exactly what went down and exactly what was being talked about in that interview. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's been your boy Crypto Maxi. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated. Again, peace.